I declare the congregation open. Other members of the university, guests, but especially all of you graduating here today, it is an enormous pleasure to be able to welcome you here in person on what is a truly special occasion. While it may be cold out there, the emotional warmth of an occasion like this cannot be overstated. And we are thrilled to be with you celebrating this as you graduate your very special day. And your graduation is a testimony to the hard work, resilience, and the determination that you have put into your studies. And of course, alongside the support of your tutors and your family and friends, who will also be feeling justifiably proud of your achievements today. And what we're doing today is celebrating the achievements of our students from Lancaster University Management School and also from the University of Cumbria. And I'm very happy to welcome you here to today's ceremony. Now, a degree ceremony like this, as you can tell from the way we dress, from the music, it is a formal occasion. But it is also an event to be enjoyed. So let me encourage you all to applaud at the appropriate time, applaud all our graduates, and do so enthusiastically. It is a day of celebration, and while it's morning now, for many of you, the celebration will carry on perhaps right the way through the night. And rightly so, because there are no easy degrees at Lancaster. Every single one of you is here because of the hard work that you've put in, that commitment and dedication too. And we're celebrating the fact that each of you who will walk across the stage have proven that you have not only the intelligence, but also the resilience to rise to a challenge. We will be celebrating, in particular, our PhD students who will be graduating. And let me just make a brief mention of the PhD process. We don't grade PhDs, they're pass or fail, and the reason is because a PhD has to be a unique piece of work. To pass a PhD, you have to do something that nobody else has done, discover something new, answer a question nobody's been able to address before, take some knowledge and apply it in a way that is truly original. And so today, as the PhDs are read out, you will hear not only the names that we are conferring the PhDs on, but also you will hear the subject titles of their PhDs, which, depending on your background, may or may not make sense to you. But be assured, it is something of true rigor and something to be really cherished. But all of you who graduate today with a postgraduate degree, we will be recognising the significance of the commitment that you've given to your study and to your field. And as you make those steps across the stage, please don't be tempted to rush them. Enjoy the moment, lap up the applause. It's symptomatic of the hard work that you've put in. And as you step beyond the stage, of course, it's emblematic of the new opportunities that lie before you. Because today is the end of one era, but a new beginning for you as you begin being an alumnus of Lancaster University. And in doing so, you're joining a community of many thousands of Lancaster graduates from every country in the world, a network of graduates that will provide support and advice, friendship throughout your lives. And I do hope, as you leave Lancaster, or indeed Cumbria, that you will stay in touch with your alma mater. Because it's our students and our graduates who are our finest ambassadors. And it is our hope that wherever your future takes you, you will continue to represent us by being engaged in your local communities, helping us to build our reputation as a world-leading institution as you change the world for the better. What you have learned here, you will carry forward in your lives. Where those lives go to will be very hard to predict. As a computer scientist, you may be building a career in IT. if you've studied management, you may indeed go into business. 32 years ago, slightly more actually, I graduated with my PhD in physics. And I certainly could not have predicted that one day I'd have the privilege of leading this great institution. In fact, probably if you'd told me at that point that in the 32 years hence, in the run-up to Christmas, I'd be standing on a stage wearing a red costume with a group of people expectant to receive something, the product of their hard and good work, I think I might have had a very different image in mind of what career I was ending up in. So while you are going out making successes of your lives, we will do all we can to keep up our end of the bargain in securing the reputation of this institution. Results from Lancaster's new economic impact report, which we commissioned with London Economics, shows the incredible value of a research-intensive university like this one on the region, on the northwest of England, and also the whole country. It tells us that an institution with a turnover of around 400 million is having in each year £2 billion worth of economic impact, with almost 2/3 of that being identifiably directly impacting the Northwest. And it's an impact that benefits the economy, but it also impacts each of our graduates. Everybody with a postgraduate degree, on average, will be £59,000 better off over their lifetime, and with a PhD, a further £105,000, so says that economic impact report. And while I can't predict what that will mean for you individually, I hope that you recognise the value that Lancaster has given you and that stepping stone that you will look back on as a pivotal point in your career and more broadly in your life in general. The university retains its high UK league table ranking, 12th or better out of 120 universities in the country, and in the top 10 in the Complete University Guide, and ranked too in the top 150 of all universities in the world through the QS rankings. And of course, it's our ambition to go higher up those rankings ever more. In 2021, the Research Excellence Framework assessed the quality and impact of what we do, and recognised that we were 21st out of 157 institutions ranked through the quality and impact of our research. And what I'm particularly proud of is our research intensity. That is, what is the probability that as a student you are taught by a world expert in that field? And the Complete University Guide ranks that one too, and we're third in the country for that. Yes, Oxford and Cambridge beat us, and we're equal with Imperial, but that illustrates the quality of both the research and education that we are able to give our students. It's an environment that fosters success, and we trust that your success, as we recognise it today, will go forward before you and stand you in very good stead. We're also a global university, and may I thank those of you that have travelled from all over the world to be here to celebrate with graduands today. We have campuses in China, in Ghana, in Malaysia, in Leipzig in Germany, and in the next few weeks we'll be opening a new campus activity in Indonesia. We have 183 countries worldwide represented in the student body, and our staff indeed are equally eclectic. And it provides a rich diversity of cultural life as well as intellectual depth and rigour, and prepares our students for that increasingly global society that they will live and work in. So we're celebrating that you're graduating from a top-performing university, and you're graduating with your peers from the Lancaster University Management School, which is at the very cutting edge of knowledge, applying its research for the benefit of individuals, of businesses, charities, organisations, and society in general. And we are also recognising today the achievements of our graduands from the University of Cumbria, with whom Lancaster has a long-standing relationship. Success, in whatever form it takes, is inherently a team effort. And so while we're rightly celebrating in this ceremony your achievements, those of you sitting at the front about to receive your degrees, I would ask you, as you enjoy your celebrations, that you spend a moment at some point in the day thanking those for whom it would not have been possible to make your achievements. Maybe friends, family, a staff member, somebody who's been particularly influential, maybe one of your peers. as we celebrate you, it is right that we recognise the team effort that brings all of us to the positions of success that we have. So today you will join that alumni community of this great university. It is a community that expresses the very best of today's world, with high achievers, great thinkers, top leaders, people who are making differences in communities both local and global. Whether you go into industry or charity, into a private company, or into the public services, whatever you do, though you come from different backgrounds and will end up living and working in different locations, you all retain that common memory of being bound together by that history forged here at Lancaster. So as you leave us, you will take with you many things, those memories, the friendships that you've made, the knowledge you've gained from your studies, I hope, the tutors that you've met. But above all, more than all these things, I hope that what you will have taken away from your time here at Lancaster is something that you've learnt about yourself. The rewards of perseverance, that if you follow your dreams, you can rise to a higher level and achieve greater things yet. Each of you have proven that you have what it takes to make a success of your life. We congratulate you once again, and may I personally wish you the very best for your future lives, whatever paths they take. Thank you.
Please may all Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration and Master of Research graduands from Lancaster University Management School stand if they are able to do so. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of Lancaster University Management School who are worthy to receive higher degrees of the university. Now we start with PhD students. I will read the PhD student's name, but also the title of their thesis, so if you could just hold your applause until I get to the end. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Neela Suleiman Abalkhail, Understanding the Effective Use of the Health Information System. Rachel Simone Barrow, There's no place like home education, an analysis of home-educated people's experiences of work. Christopher Blair, ESG metrics and the outcomes of the underlying performative processes of CEO pay. Christina Gosser Scott, From Flatlining to the Breakaway Economy. Caroline Serder, The Art of Alliance Formation, the Role of Dynamic Capability in Early Stage Alliance Formation. For the degree of Master of Arts, Hui Han Hu. Hui Jing. Raylin Lau. Yuru Lin. Jinyi Lui. Yanni Liu. Izumi Sato. Chenglin Sun. Richard John Wynnum. Tong Wu. Amina Yang. Chen Zhu Yi. Siyuan Yin. Wei Wei Zhao. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Samuel Owusu Afriyi Achimpong. For the degree of Master of Research, Radwa Ibrahim Ali Mohammed El Sakili. Please may all Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration and Master of Research graduates from Lancaster University Management School stand if they are able to do so.
By my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I confer upon these members of Lancaster University Management School the higher degrees for which they have been presented. Many, many congratulations to all of you. Very well done.
Please may all Master of Science and Postgraduate Diploma graduands from Lancaster University Management School stand if they are able to do so. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of Lancaster University Management School who are worthy to receive higher degrees and diplomas of the university. For the degree of Master of Science, Liana Natasha Binti Ahmad Haliman. Joanne Ainsworth. Rebecca Ali Hamati. Pamela Anderton. Patience Niranda Angira. Jason Anthick. Susan Ahezidome Atiomo. Laxmita Asastani. Zoe Maria Barber. Rachel Beck. Tikatat Buntuvanic. Vicky Brady. Tanmay Ashok Bhute. Jean-Francois Champagne. Daniil Chalikov. Ms. Apichaya Chan Mathikornkul. Si Ching Chow. Li Ying Chen. Yu Chin Cheng. Yung Peng Chia. Mark Chinni Amu Ni Amu. Eleni Chrysostomou. Shang Yi Chuang. Elaine Crooks. Niop Tui Vidal. Esperanza Delgado Herrera. Adika Pradipta Doneswara. Hang Xiang Dong. Brian David Earnshaw. Chris Abulu. Olivia Francis Evans. Lisa Fitzgerald. Nathan Martin Flannery. Pangiota Fachochu. Georgia Yakumatu. Fatu Gite. Wei Jiago. Rohan Gupta. Balaji Gurumurthy. Poppy Abbey Hall. Stephen Hallam. Anurag Handik. Sarah Hargreaves. Hadia Hassan. Mark Hazard. Cameron Chien Ming Ho. Min Nyok Hong. Naomi Jane Hodgkinson. Henry Andrew David Horn. Han Ling Shu. Sheng Han Hu. Afshak Hussain. Osama Abdel Sabur Bashir Hussain. William Louis Jarvis. Christopher Allen Jones. Drow Lingard Jones. Simon Jordan. Arya Aniruddha Joshi. Charun Kakala. Nivetitha Kalathil Suresh. Pasaporn Kazembunchai. Noah Katz. Monica Chenapa Chadiyapa. Chuti Khan Kittisuk. Pratik Pandit Kondere. Ananyan Krishnan. Mohan Kumar Muthakumaraswamy. Sin Yi Lam. Anledo Tui. Chi Lin Lee. James David Lilystone. Ki Jin Lin. Ishwan Lin. Lin Lin Leo. Alexandra Louise Livingstone. Jayu Lua. Sneha Dilip Mahamuni. Shruti Maheshwari. Shivangi Malhotra. Ramakrishna Malareddy. Akash Sundar Nair. Callum Needham. Claire Notman. Kevin Okath Okondo. Oluwasubomi Eatundi Emmanuel Oladipe. Yu Chen Pei. Ko Sin Pang. Louise Paramel. Suhail Patel. Tiasha Patnick. Abby Paul. Subham Paul. Avinash Pramod Das. Akash Pugalendran. Sue Reynolds. Emma Robinson. Madeline Rufus. Vidhi Sada. Tanya Sharman. Ali Shayan Sikandar. Amy Simmons. Kishore Kumar Sivakumar. Visha Kanandhan Sival Salamutha. Jake Alex Sparks. Sura Sridhar. Jinke Sun. Nikitha Kirthana Suthram Rajesh. Palita Suwan. Zhuyan Tang. Andrew James Thompson. Chow Yun Sai. Yu Wei Choi. Tatiana Vestel. Junyao Wang. Xin Chuan Wong. Ben Michael Weller. Shireen Wong Xing Hui. Pinshuan Wu. Matthew Wynne. Yongjun Zhu. Uday Paul Reddy Adula. Jing Wen Yo. Yong Ki Cheong. Asil Sian Yesenbeck. Kainat Zanab. Jingnan Zhao. Wenking Zheng. Chuyi Zhou.
Very good.
For the award of postgraduate diploma, Alexander Flahave. Stephanie Jardine. Kirsten Faye Kerfoot. Gemma Ma. Jenny Louise Ostrich. Aziza Rahman Patel. Please may all Master of Science and Postgraduate Diploma graduates from Lancaster University Management School stand if they are able to do so.
By my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I confer upon these members of Lancaster University Management School the degrees and awards for which they have been presented. Very many congratulations. Well done, all of you.
Please may all Doctor of Philosophy graduates from the University of Cumbria stand if they are able to do so. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of the University of Cumbria who are worthy to receive higher degrees of the university. And just a reminder that we will be giving the names and the titles of the PhDs. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Olu Ejuanitsi, a biopsychosocial approach to post-operative recovery following total hip replacement. Kerry Joanne Robury, an ethnography of Amazonian shamanism in Britain. Please may all Doctor of Philosophy graduates from the University of Cumbria stand if they are able to do so.
By my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I confer upon these two members of the University of Cumbria the doctoral degrees for which they have been presented. Many congratulations to both of you. Very well done. We have almost reached the end of our ceremony today. You've seen some carefully choreographed walks across the stage, a few selfies, some quite long distance telephoto images which I hope have turned out okay. There's been cheers, there've been a few tears I have to say, but what you don't get to see in quite the way that I do are the smiles and the sense of pride and achievement of those that have got their degrees today. It is a singular achievement to get a degree from the University of Lancaster, the University of Cumbria. These are important milestones in people's lives, and it's a great privilege for me and my colleagues on the stage to be a part of that stepping stone in a person's life. It gives me a great sense of optimism, actually, as I look out at people who will go on to do greater things yet with the degrees that they've been awarded and the awards that they've got today. It is a day of celebration. I hope all of you get to enjoy the rest of your day here with us. And again, I wish you all well, those of you who've graduated. But as I say, the ceremony is coming to an end. And so could I ask you all to stand, please? I now declare closed this congregation of the University of Lancaster. Long may the university prosper.